Introducing first the challenger, representing the main event mafia from Houston, Texas, Booker T.
I'll tell you what, ever since that $237,000 Legends belt has left his possession, he's never stopped thinking, I think, of anything else. It's a trophy that he loves to carry around. It signifies what he's done in this business, Mike Tenay. It's a belt that he created, yes, but it's a belt that means something to him, and obviously it means something to a lot of people. It's a belt that a lot of people want to hold and claim that they're a legend in this business, and you know, no matter what AJ throws at him, Booker T will not say I quit until it's at the point of death.
His opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, he is the TNA Legends Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
During the Legends list, we talked about how this championship belt, yes, it was brought into TNA by Booker T as that personal tribute to himself, but what we have seen from AJ Styles ever since this series of matches that he's had with Booker that culminated with him becoming Legends Champion, to me, it has been the maturation process, the maturing of one phenomenal AJ Styles that is brought into this level.
I mean, we all will admit he's a superstar. In fact, some of us may say he's the best in wrestling today from a physical standpoint, an agility standpoint. But I'll tell you what, there are milestones you've got to cross in this business, and tonight, if he can force a great legend like Booker T to say I quit, well then that's going to take AJ Styles to another stratosphere. That's going to put him up there with the Stings and the Booker T's and the Scott Steiners and the Nashes and the Kurt Angles. It really is. That, I think, is why it's so important for both these guys. But if Booker T can force AJ Styles to say I've had enough, I don't want any more, then that shows you where that belt really and truly belongs today.
In the process of becoming Legends Champion, AJ Styles became the first ever TNA Grand Slam Champion. That means he's held 4 title belts, the X Division, the World Tag Team, the World Heavyweight Championship belt, and now obviously the Legends title. And as I watched Booker T come down the entrance ramp, saw a more serious side of him, and I also noticed that conspicuous by her absence, his wife Charmel, and I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together here. I think this may be a case where Booker realizes that this match could be so violent because of the I Quit rules that he didn't want Charmel at ringside.
I think that's a great point, Mike, and it might be that. It also might be that he doesn't want any distractions whatsoever. He doesn't want to look out there and see her and force him to make a decision. Maybe by looking into the eyes of your wife, you think about the things that you have together, so you say, I quit, to keep that on. In his case, he doesn't even want that to be a factor. He wants it to be all about the 2 of them right here. Booker T knows it's a mental game. He knows that it is a game you have got to beat the guy mentally. And I believe with the experience that he has, he's got a big edge in that factor.
You'll notice as well that referee Rudy Charles, the 3rd man in the ring, has possession of the microphone. You might have seen it recently on Impact. Booker had the I Quit rules match against the Outlaw Jethro Holiday, and that microphone will come into play at that point of the match when you feel that you have worn down your opponent sufficiently to the point where you think that he's going to utter those 2 words, I quit, as AJ just caught Booker with a nice kick to the back.
Hell no, man. Oh, not yet. There's no way in hell Booker T is going to quit at this situation. But I'll tell you this. I believe that you have to have a street mentality in a situation like this, Mike. You have to have almost a gang or even a thug mentality. It's got to be like living on the street, to where it's a life or death situation. You've got to get your mind in that frame. You can't allow it to be about pain. You can't allow it to be about your future. You've got to be at a point of it's either him or me, end of story. And I believe that's where Booker T is going to have a huge edge.
You have to reach that point where you're just able to not only fight through it, but just completely shut off that pain if you're going to succeed in a match with I Quit rules. And all of a sudden, that opening early flurry by the champ AJ Styles, that's That's been countered, and that's been completely turned around by the challenger, Booker T.
I'll tell you another factor in this thing, Mike, is that Booker T in his mind feels that AJ stole something from him. He feels that AJ's in possession of his possessions. And it's not just a matter of wanting to get damaged, it's a matter of wanting to get that back, and you'll do anything at all costs. But AJ Styles shows us why he's so great. It doesn't matter the size of the other opponent. This guy's got heart. I mean, well, you can't deny it, and anybody would be stupid to deny it. He's a special, special athlete.
Drags Booker back out towards the middle of the ring. And now he's going to apply a variation of the Indian deathlock. Let's see if he bridges back and comes back with a chin lock as well. And we've seen this move from AJ Styles throughout his TNA career. It's one we may not have seen as of late. And Booker's not going to submit. He's not going to say, I quit at this point.
No, Booker just knocked that mic away like it was a fly in his face. I mean, it's a situation, though, you got to respect AJ, what he's doing. He knows that it's that kind of excruciating pain that's going to work. It's not punches and kicks. In the end, it's a matter of knowing that if you don't say something, you're going to have a bone broke, you're going to be paralyzed, you're going to be physically unable to continue on in your life. That's what's going to make one of these guys say, I quit.
It's all a part of that wear-down process that just comes naturally in a match with I quit rules. AJ's had a game plan coming in here, and we've seen it unfold, especially in the last couple of minutes. He wants to work on the leg. He wants to work on the knee of Booker T, weaken him sufficiently to the point where you take away the legs of Booker T, and then you've got him down on the mat, and then you can beat him in an I quit match.
Well, the thing about it is Booker T, though, has such a huge advantage with those legs and the length that they can bring him. And so, yeah, I can see what you're saying about AJ Styles wanting to take them out. I mean, that's a game.
At the same time, you also limit what Booker is able to do with that axe kick if you take the legs away.
That's a good point.
Still too early for Booker to say I quit, although pretty obvious that he's favoring the left leg and the left knee.
I'll tell you what, though, it's just so early. This match just started. It's a matter of two. It doesn't hurt. I don't think it hurts you somewhat to get a little bit of pain going your way to where you start getting your mind set on dealing with it. You know what I mean, Mike? I mean, you realize that you're going to be feeling it throughout the match, so you get yourself comfortable with it, so to speak. And not that you can never be comfortable being in pain, but you can get yourself mentally able to deal with it, and that's what you've got to have here.
That's what we talked about earlier, in terms of being able to just shut out that pain. And you realize when you get into a match like this with these two world-class athletes competing in an I quit match, it's going to be a war of attrition. It's going to be that wear-down process until you reach that one point where you just can't take it anymore.
Right now, it's hard to tell if anyone here has really had an advantage.
Slightly AJ, I would say, and AJ,
well, that's just the way you're looking at it, though, to me.
It's also what I've seen in terms of the offense that he's unleashed and how Booker's been on the defensive for probably about 70% of his match.
See, my opinion is that Booker's taking everything that AJ gives. He's taking everything right now. I think you can tell by his expressions he's trying to give AJ a feeling of confidence, and that's the key. That's the experience factor. When Booker T gets a chance, he's going to turn it on, turn it around, and then AJ's going to be caught unaware.
Yeah, we saw that earlier from Kevin Nash.
There we go.
We saw that earlier from Kevin Nash. How'd that work out for you?
Well, that was just a situation where he caught the... Well, see what I mean?
Well, I'm going to give you credit. That was the experience.
Oh, what a shot to the rail. That's the kind of thing, Mike, that can just absolutely discombobulate you to the point where you don't even know what you're doing. Look at this. He's trying to catch his breath and hit him in the neck. He can't breathe.
Well, I got to admit, I haven't seen many matches turned around just like that. And that's exactly what we have seen as Booker tries to clear away the crowd right at the guardrail area, right in the pit. Oh, AJ taken high up into the air, and he drops him down, chest and throat first.
You can see here, this might be, I don't even think, you know what, he might have been trying to say I quit, he just couldn't get his breath.
They dropped him right on the windpipe.
That's right. That's it. I think that's where the ref should step in and just say, okay, that's it.
And yes, the complexion, the tone of this match has completely turned. It's flipped a full 180 here. AJ was there, and AJ was gaining confidence. And maybe it was that point where Booker was just bringing him into the web, and
I heard that exact same scenario just a few seconds ago. Can't remember who said it. Oh, yeah, I did.
Top wrist lock applied by Booker, and he just steps back and rams the knee with impact and with authority.
I'll tell you what, he just approaching this thing so methodical. Just he's got a purpose with everything he's doing now. I mean, he's feeling it, Mike. And he knows AJ's hurt. He knows that windpipe's hurt. He knows AJ's having a hard time getting his breath. And now look at him. He's just in his mind. He's going through things. Look at AJ's eyes.
They're glazed over.
AJ's back in Gainesville, Georgia right now.
And AJ fell backwards right there at that point, and just using the ring ropes, and let's see what he says. He's not able to say I quit because he's being throttled, being choked by Booker T.
No, you're right. He couldn't get the words out if he tried. This is a great opportunity here for Booker to just keep inflicting the damage. And again, in his mind, he's just taking it to a thief. And oh man, AJ Styles.
I am just so impressed with how Booker was able to fight through all of the damage that was done to his legs and knees in the opening minutes of this match, and then to come back, turn it around on AJ.
Say it, AJ. Just do it for yourself. You can live to fight another day. Do it for your family. You got children. You got another one on the way. Got to think of that.
Even to the point where Booker T is using his legs and his knees as probably his primary weapon here against Styles.
You know, he's got that ability, and you mentioned it earlier, Mike, and it was a good point about that axe kick with those long legs and how he uses it to where he can catch your head in the wrong spot. You might have it over the ropes. He'll bring that kick on your back, and it'll have a double effect, which he did right there just a few minutes ago. And right now, Booker T's just using all that experience and all that size advantage to his advantage.
Styles, who was staggering and stumbling outside. You see some desperation punches. Go to the well. One-shot deal, and AJ gets cut off with a flying forearm shot by Booker that was money.
Here he goes.
Spinaroonie up.
You know, it's just two words, Mike. All you got to do is say them. It's just two words. You can fight another day. It's not the I quit that might be happening tonight with Sting. That's a whole different scenario. That's a situation where you'll never see him in a ring. This is one where AJ can regroup, think about things. Oh, you hear him.
See the wrist lock applied, the key lock by Booker. And
oh, you can hear him. He's saying it.
No, but this I quit, Don. This is about pride. They're just screaming out in pain from the submission hold, but he does not say the words I quit.
Boy, AJ just
got him up on his shoulder.
You got to give him credit there. Oh, but look at this. Booker's got it.
Hang on.
Oh, this is it. Say it, AJ. Crowd can't help you.
Boy, that kind of focus by Booker at this point, with AJ taking him up to his shoulders and driving him down to the mat and still able to hang on.
You don't steal another man's property.
AJ going to try and bridge out of it or do anything possible here. Just get the momentum on his side. Get the leverage turned. And that's exactly what he's done. He's been able to fight here. He doesn't quite have it turned around. Doesn't quite have it turned into a full-fledged hammerlock on Booker.
Booker's got his foot on the ropes. He's got his foot on the ropes. There we go. Goodness gracious.
You can see, you just look at the reaction of AJ Styles, just how much trouble and how much pain that he is in at this point, and just favoring the arm that's almost just hanging and dangling, just limping.
You could just see the punch thrown by AJ, Mike. It didn't have anything in it. It really didn't. He's just, I don't know if he's got feeling in his arms. I mean, just look at what Booker's doing. Now Booker's just trying to embarrass him here a little bit. It's all instinct at this point.
The mid-ring exchange. We're going to see who gets the better of it between these two in this Legends title match.
Wow.
Well, it looks like Booker's punches have more zip behind them.
I'll tell you what, though, AJ still keeps throwing them. You got to give him credit. That one has some zip. Oh, there's just
what a slugfest this is.
Holy crap. Oh, look at that. AJ's wobbling. Whoa, he wound up and shot him. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, these guys both, I mean, you can tell what it means to them. But look at Booker. Uh-oh.
There's the Pele by Styles. Caught Booker completely unaware. He never saw that one coming.
No, it's the great equalizer. It always is. You never see it coming. And he does it in unbelievable spots. It's amazing how he knows when to hit it, Mike. We marveled at it so many times. I can't tell you the times I've screamed it out loud. It's such an impactful move. But the bottom line is AJ's so wore out, he can't take advantage of it.
Both champion and challenger down on the canvas, down on the mat. AJ the first to show some signs of life, some signs of movement as he goes to the mount.
Looks like it's hurting his arm even when he hits his head.
A couple of right hands after everything that he went through. And he says, ask it, 3 punches, and Booker says no.
You got to be a little careful. You knock him out, he can't say I quit.
And you can see that these two just judging.
Hell no, man.
Just judging from what we've witnessed, I mean, they're just beating the hell out of each other. They're exhausting each other. You
got to kill one of them. I mean, that's why I said it's to the point of no other choice that anyone's even going to say it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think Booker would ever say it. I really don't. I think he'd rather die than say I quit to AJ Styles. Great spine buster. Think about how he got that one. He wasn't even on his feet. He was able to do it.
Absolute desperation move, but it pays off by Booker with the spine buster. And he's got AJ.
Now it's his turn. This is the experience edge.
Turnabout fair play as we saw Styles from the mount earlier with the right hands, and now it's Booker, and he's putting him right on the point of the jaw.
Good call. Bite. What did he say? I quit? No, guess not. But I tell you what, you made a great point about hitting him in the jaw. The bottom line is you can't knock him out that way. You hit him in the head, and he won't. You know, the force is different. But hit him in the jaw, you're able to still keep him conscious. But still, he's able to claim he can't go any longer.
Booker misses the kick, gets crouched on the top, and look how quickly AJ is able to take advantage of that situation.
I'll tell you what, where did that burst come from? That was unreal.
It's exactly what it was. It was a burst. It wasn't anything sustained where he can keep that kind of offense going as Booker regroups outside.
I mean, the guy will amazing. Look at this. Just
slingshot move by Styles directly into the cross body block as he comes down on Booker outside.
Leaving everything out there on the mat, on the floor, in the ring. Booker, though, no, not even a hesitation. He's taken shots like that before. But I'll tell you what, both these guys giving a Herculean effort. And this is unreal.
And Booker, the perfectly placed fingers in the eyes of AJ, has him momentarily fighting for his vision and blinded, takes him and sends him up against the apron, and then AJ is able to move out of the way or just drop down. Booker hits the steel post, and there goes Booker head first.
Booker caught himself in the wrong place there, and when he caught that arm on the pole, AJ took advantage of it right away, slammed his head into the steel ring post.
Booker rolled back in. Rudy Charles with the microphone, and you hear Booker say, no way.
Tell you what, he makes it clear. You got to give him credit for that. It's not a...
AJ surveys things from outside at the same time as Booker's wife, Charmel.
What's she saying, Mike?
Is coming down to ringside.
What's she saying?
Big flying forearm shot by Styles.
Hell no, man.
She's saying, don't quit, baby. She realizes that she's got to be out there for support. She's got to tell him, you got to hang on. That's the kind of gal she is, buddy. She's in your corner. I know it's tough.
As AJ went for the Styles clash, he was distracted as Charmel came up on the apron, and then Booker had no idea, and he almost ran into his wife. He puts on the brakes, but as he turns around, AJ's ready for him. A flying armbar! Flying armbar applied by Styles. Booker's got the great defense here, clasping his hands together so that AJ can't get the arm extended and pop the elbow.
Oh my God, he's pulling it out of his socket.
That's what he's going to try and do.
Didn't want Charmel down here.
There it is. Now he's got the arm. He's got the arm fully extended now. This is where you can pop a man's elbow.
He won't do it. This guy won't say it. What a man. What's Charmel saying?
Well, Booker's saying, he's saying no, that's all that matters is, well, here comes Jenna down to ringside. Jenna from the main event Mafia, Kevin Nash's girlfriend, coming in, and she throws in the towel.
What on earth? On behalf of the main event Mafia, she's throwing the towel in. Oh, and Charmel is irate.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still TNA Legends Champion, the phenomenal AXS.
Well, the two females of the main event Mafia that have had their differences and have had their issues, and it looks like that's about to continue here.
I'll tell you what, if anybody knows how much her man can take, it's Charmel, and she knew that he was not ready to give in. And you can see Jenna, she's trying to say he was breaking his arm, and that's why she did it. I mean, you know she's investing in the main event mafia. She wants to keep all the players in place, so I understand.